This one is, I don't know, I guess I thought I was trying to be smart one day when I wrote it. Maybe you'll feel it. It's called The Fallacy of Philosophy. You see, I taught myself this lesson one day as I was concluding the meditation session. Freely, my mind began to wander. The way black folks thinking these days is the point I began to ponder. So I reached for a dictionary, and I was a little bit surprised that 7 times this book had been revised. But nonetheless, it was a college edition, so I kept on forward with the mission. Philosophy was a noun listed with a 3-part definition. Part 1 defined philosophy as the synthesis of all learning. And it was at this point when my fingers began burning and my thoughts began churning and urge bubbling inside of me to write, but I chilled out and I read part 3. Part 3 defined philosophy as the pursuit of wisdom, metaphysics, aesthetics, and epistemology. And if you can't define epistemology, don't worry, just come on, follow me as we study the nature of knowledge, its foundation, and its validities. And right now, black philosophy is rooted in the acts of stupidity. See, it's because we don't know that when Aristotle and Plato were taking itty-bitty baby steps, this world had already been stomped on by the black footprints of Imhotep. Socrates, shit, please. His hypotheses are absolute hypocrisies. Contextual thievery assisted by Greco-Roman aristocracies. George M. James called it the stolen legacy, explaining why Masons stop at the 33rd degree and never complete the full 360 like the original thinkers of the African mystery. See, these black cats knew exactly where it was at. Secrets strong enough for a man but made from a woman. How could that man philosophize with the pineal gland that's frozen? See, to me, all should be God's chosen. Not just a handful, and not just a few, and not just the Muslim, the Buddhist, and the Catholic, or the Jew. See, the information highway is wide, but the path to this knowledge, well, I think that's quite narrow, and I got 3 eyes, and I'm content to keep one upon the sparrow. Our brain cells enslaving us, and our subconscious fulfilling the role of Pharaoh. It's this fallacy of philosophy that creates this man-made system, this man-made concept of race. And demographically, they place us in racially skin-tone categories under the illusion of democratic majorities. I talk this talk and folks say, Brainstorm, you boring me. So I try to keep my words short and directly to the point. I roll them tight like Spike Lee joints. Saying what I say with all my might and all my will is that our philosophy is a fallacy and something we must destroy and rebuild. Thank you.